AutoLine Daily is brought to you by Borg Warner, feel good about driving. Bridgestone, your journey, our passion. And by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
Thanks for joining us on AutoLine Daily as we report on some of the most important developments taking place in the global automotive industry. Back in 2010, we had a guest on our AutoLine After Hours program named Peter Hoffbauer. He was a former engine designer at Volkswagen, the father of the VR6 and VW's first diesel engine. But on our show, he brought with him a new engine design called OPOC, which stands for Opposed Piston, Opposed Cylinder. It has half the number of parts of a typical piston engine and could be built at nearly half the cost. It also improves fuel efficiency, anywhere from 15 to 40%, depending on the application. We have been following EcoMotors closely, and today they're announcing that a Chinese automotive supplier named Zhongding will make a $200 million investment to start building the engine next year with an annual volume of 150,000 engines. We need to keep a close eye on how this goes because the OPOC engine could be a very disruptive technology and could turn the engine world on its head. Longtime industry observers will recognize two of the names of the top officers at EcoMotors, Don Runkle, formerly of General Motors in Delphi, and John Coletti, who ran all the engineering operations at Ford's SVT. Speaking of Ford, they've got some really good news today. A new report from Polk says that Ford had the best-selling car and truck in the world last year. The Ford Focus took the top spot with overall sales just topping 1 million units. That just beat out the Toyota Corolla, which came in at just under 873,000 vehicles. The Ford F-Series was the third bestseller overall and the best-selling pickup with over 785,000 sales. The auto industry is one of the few bright spots in the U.S. economy, and a new report from the Motor and Equipment Manufacturers Association, as well as IHS, shows why that is not much of a surprise. Motor vehicle part suppliers, including OE, aftermarket, heavy-duty, and remanufacturing, are the largest employers of manufacturing jobs in the United States. The industry directly employs over 734,000 workers and generates close to $355 billion in gross domestic product, or GDP. Former head of marketing for Volvo Cars in the U.S., as well as head of all marketing for General Motors and Allstate Insurance, and former AutoLine After Hours guest, Mark LaNave, was just named president of the agency that's responsible for Lincoln's advertising. He will also continue on as COO of Team Detroit, which oversees all of Ford's advertising. And LaNave is going to have his hands full with Lincoln as it has had a slow start to the year due to the delayed delivery of the all-new 2013 MKZ. A new strain of bird flu in China threatens to shut down the upcoming Shanghai Auto Show. Flu outbreaks in the city and its surrounding areas have risen to 24 people, including 7 deaths. That's causing some car fans and even some journalists to consider staying away from the show that boasted 7 million attendees in 2011. And many of you may remember the 2003 bird flu outbreak, which forced the Shanghai show to close 3 days early. Say, did you see our AutoLine After Hours 2 weeks ago with Todd Polk, the chief engineer of the new Chevy Impala? If you did, you got a major league download of what that car is all about. If you did not see that show, sit tight. We got the Cliff Notes version coming right up.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. DowBetamate.com.
This is John Cafaro, Director of Exterior Design for Chevrolet Passenger Car. I want to welcome you to San Diego, and we're going to talk about the 2014 Chevrolet Impala. It's a bold new statement for the full-size car segment. and it's a bold statement for the Chevrolet sedan portfolio. We're going to start off with the front end. That's where we think the biggest impact is as you see this car coming up behind you in the rearview mirror. Twin port grille, but a full width upper grille with a lot of chrome jewelry, everything sweeping up thick to thin, ties into the projector beam headlamps. Beautiful signature sculpting and line work as it flows through, down the grille, and even up in the lamp bezel. Lots of detail, LED, DRL lamps down here with high gloss trim panels, not molded in color, high gloss, high quality looking. Talk a little bit about the Power Dome Chevrolet hood. Again, more detail, strong cutout surfacing right through here, beautiful strong centerline shapes, and a lot of coach building in how this hood is finished. And every gap, every radius is done with a high level of attention and a high level of execution. Walking back along the new Impala here, full-size car, full-size mirrors, and that's very important, but they're very aerodynamic and they don't generate a lot of wind noise, and it's great to drive this car with a good mirror. LED side marker lamps. Talk a little bit about the body side, just the little chrome jewelry on the side like all the great Impalas had back in the day. And we kind of finish with the nameplate here, separate lettering, just to accentuate the craftsmanship again on our car. Chrome sleeved handles with a little body color here, recessed, very tight and flush to the body for aerodynamics. Long 6-window greenhouse, alloy finish all the way around, one-piece stamped quarter window alloy reveal, beautifully done gloss level trim panel here, and everything very flush. All the seals are beautiful gloss level, all consistent. Walking down to the quarter of the car, you can see how this roof line, this sleek 6-window roof line, kind of finishes into the deck lid. And of course our signature Impala emblem, we brought it back. It's all new, and it's an iconic badge. It's been with us for many years, and it's beautifully displayed on this new car. Getting to the rear, aerodynamic deck lid, full-size trunk, very smooth flowing profile, a little bit of signature surfacing here, and but full-size trunk opening. We finish with a chrome brand bar with the Impala lettering precisely cut in that brand bar. Dual signature taillights for Chevrolet. They all 4 light up at night, so it's a strong Chevrolet identity lit signature. And then we kind of finish with a flush through fascia exhaust that's specific for the LTZ and specific for the Impala. So that's our new 2014 Impala. We've been turning a lot of heads in San Diego today. We've had a great ride through the mountains. Thanks for watching.
I still have not yet had a chance to test drive that new Impala, and I can't wait to see what it drives like. Hey, when automakers go to boost an engine, what's the best way to go? With a turbocharger or a supercharger? That's going to be the topic on Autoline After Hours this Thursday night, when our guest will be Grant Terry from the Eaton Corporation, the largest manufacturer of superchargers. So join me and the auto extremist Peter DeLorenzo for some of the most leading-edge technologies in the automotive industry. And that wraps up today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.